Karam al-Masri's camera captured the horrors in Syria for the world to see. His images of Aleppo showed the grief, the desperation, and the devastation in a way only someone who experienced enormous suffering and loss firsthand could convey.
I can't be safe, barrel bombs falling from the sky like rains, so maybe I will survive, maybe not. I don't care. I wanted to stay in Aleppo because I love Aleppo so much. I didn't want to leave.
Al-Masri wasn't planning to be a photojournalist. He was a young law student at Aleppo University when the uprising began. After calling for a revolution on Facebook, he was arrested by President Assad's forces and held for a month before being let go.
They put me in the solitary for 1 month. They used to torture me twice by day. They wanted me to say I am an agent for another country.
In 2012, Aleppo was divided between rebels in the east and government forces in the west. He began filming protests and posting them on social media.
I wanted to show what's happening in my city. I wanted to show what the regime was doing to demonstrators.
Al-Masri's work gradually improved, and in 2013, he began freelancing with the AFP, the French press agency. That same year, when he was 22, ISIS kidnapped him, along with 2 friends. Because of his camera, he was considered an infidel. He was once again held for nearly 6 terrifying months.
They killed a lot of prisoners. They killed one of my friends. It was very scary. I didn't think I will survive.
Al-Masri was released only to return to devastating news. During his captivity, a barrel bomb killed his mother. Shortly after, his aunt was also killed.
She was living alone in Aleppo. I burned her by my hand. I still remember smell of her blood until now.
Al-Masri threw himself into his work, becoming one of the few remaining journalists showing the world the carnage that was happening in his hometown. Among his powerful images, this boy crying next to the body of his brother, killed in an airstrike in April 2016, and a man sitting on the rubble of his house following an airstrike 2 months later. Al-Masri didn't escape unscathed. While taking photos, a regime sniper shot him in the leg. He needed 3 months to recover, then went right back to work. With the siege of rebel-held Aleppo beginning in 2014, Al-Masri's video reports documented the constant bombardment. He also showed us how people tried to survive the shortages.
من مجاميع بطاطا بندورة أخيار ايش بدك في موجود عندي هلا ما عندنا غير البقله والبقله ماكول دواب بس عم ناكله نحن اجباري يعني عم ناكله اجباري لانه ما في غيره.
He introduced us to Abu Ahmed and his friend using the dangerous method of burning plastic in a barrel to extract fuel.
فكرنا انه يعني بدنا محروقات. بحثنا عن النت شفنا بالغوطه انه شلون عم دبروا امورهم بالمحروقات. وجربنا صنعنا الشبكه والحمد لله رب العالمين.
A few days later, Abu Ahmed died from an explosion trying to get more fuel. As the siege in eastern Aleppo grew more dire by the day, Al-Masri wrote a blog with AFP's deputy bureau chief detailing the despair. The massacres and the bombings have become normal, he wrote. I've gotten used to it. A few months later, a follow-up article about the harrowing last days of the city include text conversations between Al-Masri and his editor. Monday, December 12th, Al-Masri writes, "My house is bombed. I'm leaving right now. I don't know if I'll come out alive. Pray for me." 3 days later, "I might die today. The sniper shot right near me."
I lost my neighborhood. I lost my house. I lost my apartment. I stayed in the street. I couldn't sleep well. I couldn't eat.
Al-Masri managed to make it out of Aleppo in one piece. All the while, he kept reporting, showing fellow refugees as they fled the ruined city and arrived safely in Turkey. Al-Masri now lives in France, where he was recently granted asylum. He hopes for the day the world will change and he'll be able to return to Aleppo, But until then,
I hope to continue my work as a journalist. I want to go again to war zones and take pictures there and make videos there. I like to do that.